we're going to dive into the most interesting topic of today's time, but it's also one of the most complicated ones, of course. We're going to dive into the world of AI. If you had to summarize 2025, you could say that AI turned from nice experiments into a junior employee, or in some cases I would say even a media employee. And of course, also juniors and medias still need some supervision. So it's going really fast, but it doesn't mean people are not involved in AI anymore at all. So we have been embedding AI in Doxis in many different ways.
We have our AI layer, which is composable. And composable means that we combine different AI technologies working together to make sure that we generate the return on your information. So really leveraging your institutional knowledge.
Currently, we have about 2 million AI models in production. And this raises an important question, because if there's millions of AI models out there, how can any of us keep track? But the question is, do you have to keep track with all of them? There is no single best model. But what defines then your success with AI? There's no single best model. What defines your success is your ability to have quality data, the ability to have control over the processes and the access, and a stable foundation that integrates with all these different options. Because you already know that you will need multiple options, so you cannot commit to one model.
Doxis has always been AI first, and we've been talking about AI for years. The platform is built fundamentally around the premise of being AI first.
We integrate with a whole range of different AI models. So all the major vendors, you can also bring your own models, you can also train your own models, and with that we basically cover the whole range of possibilities in the world of AI. You can use these models in our platform and also combined with all the different integrations that we are using. So what we want to be is the foundation for all the different types of AI so that you can automate your processes as good as possible.
What is the impact on architecture, especially with all these AI revolution? And there's one citation from Salesforce. Even the Salesforce co-founder said, why should I ever log into Salesforce anymore in the future? Now you say, yeah, it's about headless. It will be all done by agent in the future. Maybe it's a bit black, okay? So you could think about, oh no, UI first, this agentic AI is a bubble, UI is never going away. Again, I would say it's something in the middle, so you still need human user experience, but you also need in the future agent experience or agent user experience.
Agentic AI basically means AI that is able to perform tasks on its own. You can supervise it, but you can also choose not to supervise it.
So now people are thinking, oh right, AI can generate code to replace my existing systems. AI agents will write and run applications on behalf of people.
In the future, you can even use AI agent to create an application, to create a workflow for you in Doxis, which then again executes deterministically, fast, reliable, repeatable, efficient.
We have to do actually a lot of things, so you guys do not have to do these things. We have an AI lab in Groningen, we have AI teams here in Germany, and those teams, they try and test new models, they try and break things, and they try to identify what works for what use case. And then we embed that into our platform. They're also making AI orchestration, abstraction layers, MCP servers, and it's not important that you know what all of that technically is or how it exactly works, but it is important to know that we are doing these things, so you do not have to do all those things. You can then simply just take those models and plug them in. On the background, it's of course a lot more complicated than that, but this is how we are trying to bring AI to all of you.
So you have these endless possibilities with Doxis, so with document intelligence in scale, but it's always AI first now.
We're going to let you build applications on Doxis by just putting in natural language. So, for example, you have an HR application live, you have a purchase-to-pay application live, but your IT strategy is to bring all your workflows into one system to keep it maintainable. So you want to build an application for supplier onboarding and supplier management. And Doxis will just build it for you. You will have an additional application within a few minutes. So after a few minutes, you can start testing with this application. You can, of course, make changes, etc. But it's a really, really quick way to build new applications. And this will allow you to go from 1 to maybe 10 or maybe even 100. And this is really a big game changer.